Hello, Likers. Welcome back to our channel. It's me, your fave, your one and only, your baby girl, Malaika. So, Likers, today we are doing the critical review of Mr. Aloy's series For the Love of Money, episode 5. It starts with Patrick and his PA having some cozy moments, some intimate moment. He's been massaged, he's been talked to, he's been cajoled, but now his PA is like wanting to get personal. And Patrick didn't find it funny. Patrick didn't like it because to Patrick it's more like, oh, listen, you are a side piece, okay? I came here to relax. I came here to, to get some nice times, some good times. I don't want to hear your voice. I don't want you to speak. I don't want anything. That's what most men want. They want a mistress. They want to, they want to say everything they have in mind. They want to just speak, you listen, you don't talk, you don't contribute. Like that is not what they want. If they want somebody to nag, they know where to go and find that person at home. So it was indirectly what he was saying, more like, what I want from you, baby girl, is for you to just massage me and keep quiet. I don't want to hear your voice. I don't want you to say anything. That's it. So she understood and she realized that almost she's just there to do whatever it is that she can do for him. And he's just there to spend some nice time. He's not looking for a second wife. He just wants to have a good massage, massage his ego as well. And massage where you know that you have to massage. And that's what he's interested in him. That's what he's interested in, And that was what he wanted to get and nothing more. So she understood the game and that was it. So the next scene shows Crystal, who is sleeping, it's late, she's sleeping. And she hears how the door opens, like her husband walks in, Patrick walks in, and she was obliged to wake up. Like imagine you've been sleeping, I'm sure before going to bed, she waited her husband only for him to come around past midnight, and like she was wondering, like, how would you beat your wife? You leave the house only for you to return back at past 12. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? So Patrick like tried to, apologize and everything. And this is what we are missing, women. When a man starts laying hand on you, it's a game over. Yes, he will be doing that. If he pushes you, he lays his hand, the next time he will beat you. It was just a slap. The next time it will be a beating. That's for sure. So she started nagging because it was late. It was past 12 and he came in, and his apologize was shitty. It wasn't the proper apology. And she didn't like that, she argued with him and he just stormed off, to enter into the bathroom because to him it was more like, I don't have time for this. Don't bring it to me. And his phone buzzed, because normally, like, I'm sure the PA would definitely call to find out or to text to find out if her boss is back home. It buzzes off, which means it's a message, but you can't, because there are some phones like that you won't get a pop-up message. My phone gives a pop-up. Some other people that have things to hide, their phones will not give you a pop-up message, guy. I promise you. So she tries to put in the password that she thinks she knows, the pin whatsoever. It's not going. She was like, And this is where I have a problem, because like as honestly to me, if there are no kids, in the house, it's just you and your husband. Even if there are kids, if there's a code, your spouse is supposed to know that code. Yes, to me that's it. So the next thing shows Ifoma, like Ifoma is so obsessed with Crystal. Honestly, at this point, Ifoma is obsessed. Ifoma now discovered who Crystal's husband is, who Patrick is, and now she thinks it will be a better idea to investigate who Patrick is. And this is sad, because this is how some bloggers they start making saga, because they go into details which are not right. So she calls her guy. She has this guy, who sniffs around, Ibrahim. She calls him and give him a job, wanting Ibrahim to, dig deep into Crystal's life, because she wants to know stuff about Crystal, so when Ibrahim heard that it had to do with like Crystal, her family and everything, definitely jobs like that are expensive because you have to dig deeper, you have to follow up, you have to do a lot of things. But Crystal is willing to pay the price because she wants to, like, she wants to shame. I would say she wants to shame Crystal. The next thing shows Crystal and Patrick who are sitting, and Crystal is making a video lying like always. She's making stories. She's lying how Patrick offered her a gift. Like the like she, and the gift holds, like the box holds some pounds, and she's showing like them that, look at the gift my husband gifted me. Like, Mr. Aloy, this is still expose a lot of people. And apart from the pounds, it has another thing inside. So she's trying to bring out, she realized that it's a perfume, like 2 bottles of perfumes. And now she's making people to understand that if you don't have a husband like mine, just fling yours somewhere else, or just throw him away, because to her husband is the best. You understand? She was lying, and her Patrick was so uncomfortable because he knew Krista was lying. Everything she was saying was a lie, saying how her husband spoils her silly, how her husband does things for her, how her, like, almost all everything she was saying were all lies, and she was so happy about it. The way she was showing off, Patrick was so, like, Patrick realized that his wife was so impossible. Like, how could she lie this much? But Krista didn't care. Krista, like, did all her things, and she had to end her life because she was done making all her fake stories, And still, before going, she was making them to know that they should start thinking about their relationship henceforth. If it's not giving, they should just put their spouses aside because they are not good for them and they are not for them. This is crazy. And when she was done, she looked at Patty like, what? To like, and then, why are you looking at me? What is it? What have I done? To Patrick, it's appalling, you understand? Because to him, it's more like, what the hell? You're using my name to lie. And she's justifying it that she's using Patrick's name to lie because Patrick wouldn't appear on her videos. He doesn't like it, and all the rest. So Patrick is trying to make his wife understand he doesn't like what she's doing. Her contents are fake. She's fake. She's living a fake life. That he didn't buy her any gift. And that she had better return the pounds she had. She took it from a bureau de change. So she should return. Bureau de change is where, let me say, like, you go to MoneyGram, Western Union, where you could go and exchange from naira to pounds or pounds to naira. That's what they call that place, is bureau de change. Bureau de change. It means office of exchange. It's in French. Bureau de change means exchange office. Yes. Exchange office. That should return the pounds to the exchange office before it gets too late, before they steal it from her. So to her, Patrick is not supposed to say anything because she's not responsible for people believing content they see on social media, because she's saying that everybody is supposed to know that 90% of what you see on social media, especially people that are doing lifestyle, they are fake. That she's not forcing anyone to share her video, like her video, comment, or even watch her video. She's putting content out there to inspire people to want to do better in their life. So to her, she is helping people to better their life. You understand? Yes, according to how she's helping people to make their lives better, not knowing that along the way she's destroying lives, actually. Because when you see a woman now will go and be criticizing her husband, or a man will go and be criticizing his wife, maybe that you're not doing too much, maybe you're doing less of what you're doing, stuff like that. So that's something that Patrick dislikes so much, and he's trying to make her understand. But can Crystal understand anything? Now Crystal is making Patrick to understand that Patrick is the person that her village people are setting after her. So to her, it's more like Patrick is a wizard. Like, Patrick does not want what's best for her. That why would Patrick be saying that armed robbers could come here and steal? That, by the way, she's not forcing anyone to take her content seriously. that people ought to know how reality is. People ought to know that social media is full of fake. And like us, unfortunately, that's the truth. Unfortunately, that's the truth. But most people don't understand, especially people doing lifestyle. Especially people doing lifestyle. When she was done, she had to like start counting the pounds and be like, God, why is this life so unfair? I wish this bureau they share they could give me just one of these notes. I think they were 100 pounds. So she was like, I wish they could give me just one of these notes so that at least I could use it. Then she said, let me keep it before you and your village people, or you and my village people will come and make armed robbers to come into this house and steal this pound before I'll get in trouble. I don't want to go to jail. Let me go. Like, she was so pissed. But the honest truth is, Patrick is trying his best. He's a calm. You could see that he's a peaceful man. He's very calm and collected. But Crystal, peaceful people always marry the opposite attract. That's the honest truth. If Crystal wasn't as crazy as she was, Patrick would not be attracted to her. That's the truth. So she's folding her stuff, her money, the perfume, her fake things, switch off her ring light, pick up her phones and just want to go, because to her, Patrick is bringing her negative vibes. She's expecting Patrick to bring positive vibes, but rather Patrick is bringing negative vibes, and she just had to leave Patrick and go upstairs. So the next thing shows Crystal and Patrick, they are sleeping, it's late, and Crystal has been rejecting Patrick's advances for a while now, for weeks now, or for months now. They've not been intimate. But now Crystal, all of a sudden, she misses her husband and she wants to be intimate with him. She wants him, she needs him. But she doesn't know because Alma, if you want a man that you've rejected, there are ways to go about it. You cannot be direct like this. You sleep now, you do that style that most of us do now. You be pushing your nyash behind, touching him, and you make sure you sleep naked. Yes, but she just went direct like that. You're folding a sisterhood's hand, though. Do well. So the next thing shows Patrick, don't mind me, guys. The next thing shows Patrick and Crystal eating. They're having their lunch. And the nanny comes with Zara, to tell Krista that she has fed Zara. So Krista wants to be sure, and she said yes. So Krista asked her to give her Zara a bath so that she could sleep. It's the afternoon, so that she could have her nap. She could take a nap. So they were eating, and all of a sudden, they were peaceful, just eating, not talking. And Patrick's phone started going off. Someone was blowing Patrick's phone off, like it was ringing. He checked. We don't know, but I can imagine that is the PA that's calling. So he switched it off, and they were eating. Krista was already uncomfortable because she was reading Patrick's body language, and second time the phone rang again. Krista was just looking at the phone, looking at Patrick. Patrick realized that it was the PA again that was calling, so he immediately switched off the phone and told Crystal that he has to go to the office because he just received the message that he needs to be at the office. Crystal was like, office on a Sunday? Okay, no problem. That's why we'll go together. He was like, yeah, that he just got a message right now that he needs to be at the office because there are some documents he needs to prepare. Crystal said, no problem. They'll just go together because today is Sunday. They are family. They have to be together. If you see the way Patrick refused, the way he denied, no, as if the world was coming to an end. Crystal was like, I don't understand. Today is Sunday. You're supposed to be with your, and which is right, because it's weekend. You work Monday to Friday. Why would you be absent at home on a Sunday? Why would you be absent on a Sunday? But the way he was aggressive about it, the way he went about it was very suspicious. Crystal had to just back off. She was just like, okay, that's cool. Like, the way you're reacting to it, it's as if the world is coming to an end, So he wanted to make excuses more like, no, it's not like that. It's the she already knows what's going on. Don't worry, because when it comes to that, women are super, they are more than the CIA, not even FBI, more than the CIA. So Krista just made him understand that don't worry about it. You want to go, you're free, feel free, do what you want to do. Do you, that's cool. Don't worry. Okay, just go. We are here. We'll wait for you until you come back. So Patrick just had to eat fast and just leave. And that is a problem. That's why you see sometimes they say men don't know how to cheat. Men easily get caught because they don't know how to maneuver it. Because rather than you leaving the home on a Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, why don't you do it during weekdays, and during, like, when you're done from work, you rush, like, you can make excuses. The next thing shows Ifeoma and Emeka. Ifeoma is teaching Emeka some dance steps that they want to make a TikTok video. And Emeka is grumpy. Ifeoma is complaining, whereas Ifeoma herself is not like she's a pro or something. She's complaining that Emeka is grumpy. He's behaving like a grandpa. Emeka was, I'm trying. It's not as if you're a pro yourself. At least I like their couple. They are trying. They are really trying, honestly speaking. Emeka is like, come on, I'm trying. Ifeoma was like, try better. Do more, do more. You understand? So Ibrahim, the guy that Ifeoma's informant calls Informer to inform Informer that they have seen Patrick going into a hotel with his PA, with his personal assistant. And Informer asked him to take lots and lots of pictures because she needs it. So like us, honestly, this is one thing I hate about social media saga, because most of the time this is how the saga will start. Because right now, Informer she wants to invade people's privacy. She's not supposed to do that. Because yes, the only thing she's obsessed with, what's her name? She's obsessed with Crystal, no doubt, but she's not supposed to invade her privacy, because now you're getting you all because you just want to know about, you want to bring her down just because she didn't pay attention to you. That's wrong. Honestly, that's wrong. Like I will say, marriage is not a do or die affair. It's a beautiful thing. It's good, but we should be careful. We shouldn't get into toxicity. On this note, I'll have to say bye, guys.